guys, it's Melanie. Happy Wednesday. So today I'm going to be starting a new series, and this isn't necessarily a new idea. I've seen lots of other YouTubers doing this, but I'm going to be talking about my unsung heroes when it comes to beauty products. So whether it's makeup, skincare, hair care, body care, I'm basically just going to be sharing some information or products with you guys that I really think are amazing products, but that are either not really talked about on YouTube, or products that were popular for maybe like a minute and now they've been totally forgotten, or nobody talked about these products in the first place and I don't understand why people aren't talking about them. So just basically pointing out some different products from lots of different companies that I really love using, that I don't really either hear YouTubers talking about anymore, or I have never heard YouTubers talk about in the first place. So today, I think that I saw a few people talking about these particular eyeshadow palettes, but I don't hear them mentioned at all anymore, and I think they are amazing. And these are the Smashbox Cover Shot eyeshadow palettes, and I have 4 of them, so obviously I have a little bit of a thing. 2 of them did come in a limited edition holiday set, and one of them is limited edition to that set, but the other one is available in the regular lineup. Now, I can't remember off the top of my head how many eyeshadow palettes there are in this collection, but I want to say there's at least 5 or 6. I will, of course, link these down below. I do know these are very readily available at Ulta, which is where I shop most of the time. Ulta has a better reward system, so that is where I tend to go to. They may be available at Sephora as well, so I will link them wherever they're available down below. But what I really like about these palettes is that not only do they come in some amazing color combinations, I love how small they are. I love how travel friendly they are. I love the packaging. I think it's very fun. But they're just amazing quality, period. I think that Smashbox makes a really great eyeshadow formulation in both a matte and shimmer metallic type of format. They're just absolutely fantastic. So I'm going to show you guys the palettes that I have today and just give you a few swatches out of each one. This one here is the newest to my collection. This is the Punked palette. You guys will have seen this in a haul a few weeks ago. This one really called to me because if you guys have followed me for any length of time, I do tend to prefer more cool toned shadows. That's kind of my thing. And this one was right up my alley. So you can see that this is a really nice mix of mattes and shimmers in here. I have really enjoyed working with this. What I will say about the Smashbox formula is there is some fallout when you're working with it, but it's not as bad as the Lorac Pro formula. They easily apply with brushes. They're very easy to blend. You can build up the color and you can make the metallic or shimmer shades look a lot more metallic or shimmery by packing them on the lid with your finger. But the great thing about these is you can also apply them with a brush, which a lot of times with a lot of shimmer formulas, shimmer shadows don't look that great when you put them on with a brush. They really look best when you pack them on with your finger. But these you can totally do either way. You get more of an impact with applying them with your finger, but you don't necessarily have to. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of swatches out of each of these palettes. Again, this one here is probably my favorite out of all of them, and it is the Punked palette. So let's do a couple of these beautiful shades in here. So I'm gonna try to do a nice little mix here for you guys, and then there we go. So here's just 4 of them from this palette. and I will swatch them on my arms so that you guys can get a sense of the pigmentation. They're absolutely beautiful, you guys. Again, there's gonna be a little bit of fallout, but it's not as bad as the Lorac Pro formula. Another palette that I really enjoy is their Cover Shot Matte Eyeshadow Palette. This one is beautiful. Once again, if you like a mix of more neutral to cool type shades, this is a really great one to try. And this one obviously has all matte eyeshadows. These are really nice, you guys. Their mattes blend beautifully. I really love their matte formula a lot. So I'm gonna give you guys a swatch of this. This black is insane in here. And let's do maybe a couple of these shades over here. And let's do one of these top shades. By the way, you will notice that these pans are much smaller than your traditional palette. However, these are also only $29. So these are not eyeshadow palettes that are in the $50 price range. They're in the $20 price range. They're technically about $30, but there is a fair amount of product in here. And when are you ever gonna finish an eyeshadow palette anyway? Most of us don't. So if you are looking for some smaller palettes to add to your collection, I feel like this is a great way to go because they're not necessarily gonna break the bank. So your total weight of product in here that you're getting is 7.8 grams, and it tends to vary a little bit between the palettes. So the matte eyeshadow palette, you are getting 7.8 grams. In the Cover Shot Punked, you are getting 6.2, and that's a total weight for all the eyeshadows. 6.2 for the, let's see here, this is the Drawn In Decked Out. So this was from the holiday collection, and let me just do these swatches real quick, and then I'm gonna get back to that. So there's that amazing black, which is so pigmented, you guys. So there's some of the matte shades. They're so pretty, you guys, and they are intensely pigmented. The color payoff is amazing. But yeah, so this one here is the Sultry Eye Palette. This was exclusive to that holiday set. I originally just bought the set because I wanted this eyeshadow palette. This one's really, really pretty, you guys. And I've used this one a lot, and it's absolutely stunning. And then this one here is one that is available in the regular collection, so I will do some swatches out of this guy. This is the Ablaze palette. This is the one that I think most of you who like warmer shades are going to go for. This is a beautiful sunset type palette. If you love these types of colors, you must try this palette. It is absolutely beautiful. So let me give you guys a few of these swatches here. Let's do this nice dark brown, this rust color. Let's do this kind of fuchsia shade over here, and then one of the lighter ones. Let's do the one at the end. So there's those guys there. And by the way, the quality on the holiday set is just as good as the regular collection. Sometimes when you get some limited edition holiday stuff, the quality is different. It's not the case with these. This holiday formula is the same as the like everyday collection formula. So anyway, there are the swatches of the Ablaze palette down there. But you guys, the pigmentation is wonderful on these. They are so nice to work with. I don't know why more people don't talk about these. They are just a really, really great eyeshadow formulation. Smashbox. I've enjoyed Smashbox for a number of years. I started out with their Brow Tech products way back in the day. Like I'm talking like the early 2000s when Smashbox was still readily sold on QVC. I used to buy all of my Smashbox stuff from QVC, but Luckily, Sephora became more of a thing, and then I moved to getting it at Sephora. But anyway, really, really great eyeshadow palettes for an awesome price point. And if you're someone who is looking to build your collection with different types of palettes that are not going to break the bank and that you don't necessarily need like mega-sized pans of any of these colors, because I mean, honestly, you guys, we all have at least 5 to 6 eyeshadow palettes at minimum, and this is a big enough pan for eyeshadow, trust me. So I just think they're amazing. I don't think enough people talk about these, and I think they should be more of a thing. Let me know if you have any of these cover shot eyeshadow palettes, what your thoughts are, and yeah, so I will bring you guys more from this series over the next few months. I will try to find products that I really love and that I just don't hear people talking about. So thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Take care. Bye.